We've got Brother Muhammad Iqbal online. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Rahmatullah. Apologies for calling again. I just want to elaborate on two issues quickly.
Okay.
I think it's as a false equivocation if you say if one doesn't do Mawlid, he doesn't love the Prophet or praise the Prophet or send durood on the Prophet. I think Mufti Sahib has elaborated the Deobandi position quite well. Their position is very sober. They don't disagree with Mawlid. So Maulana Thanvis Sahib says it's mubah. He approaches it like Ibn al-Hajj al-Maliki, the famous scholar from the Maliki Madhab, when he Suyuti attacked. They disagree with what the people do rather than the asal of the amal. Right? So the Deobandi school differ on this, and they do the rule as the Mufti Sahib has just said. As for the Wahhabiyya, if we take who follow Hafid ibn Taymiyyah, Hafid ibn Taymiyyah says, whoever does Mawlid, his niyyah is good and should be rewarded for his niyyah. But the amal is fallacious, the amal is wrong, and it's a bid'ah. So even Ibn Taymiyyah recognizes the goodness of the act. No one disagrees that we should respect the love and send durood on the Prophet. It's about the form of it. This is what the ikhtilaf is amongst the Brahvis, the Deobandis and the Wahhabis. What the form of it should be. I think the Deobandi approach is more sober, but that's a difference of opinion as such.
Well,
we all love the Prophet Sallallahu, Alayhi Wasallam.
Brother Muhammad Iqbal, are you online?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
I mean, you're talking about the Deobandi way being more sober. I mean, is that the case, or do they actually not believe in it at all?
No, look, I know Deobandi Ummah, and they accept that we respect, love, send durood, but the fact is they won't do it at the same way as the
send durood upon the Prophet every day. But this is a specific day. They're saying that when we make a specific day, and that's what they're concerned with. That's what they say that's. Can
I come back to you on that issue?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you're right. That is an issue. According to the principle of bid'ah, if you make a specific day khusus, right, then ulama generally have ikhtilaf on it. Some say, well, if you make a khusus, what's the dalil for it? We have dalil for the Prophet said that the Prophet was born on the Monday, so therefore we have evidence for it. Some other ulama say, okay, it's fine on Monday, but why 12th of Rabi-ul-Awal and so on and so forth? Yes, there's an ikhtilaf there. There's a legal debate to be had, ijtihad to be had there. But the point is this, there shouldn't be a debate about we love the Prophet and they don't love the Prophet. We do durood on the Prophet and they don't. We all do durood on the Prophet Sallallahu. He's al-Mustafa, he's al-Habibullah. But the fact is, at the end of the day, we disagree on the form. And inshallah, may Allah give us the ability to come together on a common platform that we can respect and love the Prophet Sallallahu as he should be loved, inshallah, in this dunya. And we see he's, into shifa in the akhirah, inshallah.
Jazakumullah wa ahsan al-jazak.
Brother Iqbal has made a very nice point. In a very wrong way. It's not who's sober and who's not sober. It's who is following that way which has been followed by the lineage of the whole Ummah. We never refused to say things about Milad-un-Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. The Mawlid-un-Nabi and Milad-un-Nabi is all together in this Mawlid programs. And you see this day in, day out. So to me, it's more sober to have Mawlid-un-Nabi and then we discuss the Sirat and the Hadith and everything together. This can't be a principle that I praise because people are sober or people are good looking or is designed the beautiful way. No, the principle is Quran and Hadith. If there is nothing against the Mawlid of Quran and Hadith, and then the khusus he talks about, the khusus is made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The khusus is made for Ayyamul Hajj, the khusus is made for Faraz Ramazan al-Mubarak, the khusus is made by every single thing by Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. We go to Safa, we go to Marwa, we go to Hajj. You can't do Hajj every single day of the year. The khusus is there.
This has been made. This innovation has been made. This is what they're saying about celebrating, conducting a march. I mean, after akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam Madina. That's what they're talking about. After the Prophet Sallallahu Alayhi Wasallam has left this world, he has completed the deen, the last khutbah. The last sermon. Can I just take a call and I'll come back to you? We've got Brother Ahmed from Leeds online. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Basically, I've got one question. I'm alhamdulillah Sunni and I do Milad and everything. And like you have been quoting Allah Hazrat quite a lot, and alhamdulillah I believe in Allah Hazrat. I accept what he says. But there was one, my friend, he's from the Al-Hadith Maslak. And he gave me this PDF copy from Dawat-e-Islami of Fatawa Rizviya. And it was in Urdu, so I got my mum to check about it and everything. And in there it says that Allah Hazrat says that Prophet Muhammad was born on the 8th Rabi-ul-Awal, not the 12th. So I would just like some clarification on that. What is this about?
Okay. We've already touched on that, but we'll, inshallah, I'll get my scholars to talk a little bit about further about it. Jazakumullah wa ahsan al-jaza. Brother Isa, I mean, in this day and age, where fitna is at its peak, I mean, I'm sure you'll agree with that, because that's what it is around the world if you look at it. Not just in UK, Europe, in the subcontinent, in the Asian continent. Now, celebrating Milad-e-Pak, where men and women, they are all participating, even though they're saying that there's a sort of distance between the men marching in the front and then the women behind. But in this day and age, are we not just going a little bit further than we should be? I'm going to come back to you, but we've got a caller online. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Muhammad Bhai from Nottingham, yeah?
Yes.
How are you today?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
salam. And the scholars.
Salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah. Brother, I want to ask the question, is the Mufti Sahib, I think, is with the dark turban. He mentioned that we are the followers of the Khulafa al-Rashideen, and obviously following the Tabi'in and the chain all the way down to our local scholars. The question I ask, simple one, is can we outdo, in our perspective from Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam all the way down to the current time, can we outdo the love that the Sahaba, meaning the Khulafa al-Rashideen, had? Can we outdo the love they had for the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? Meaning, they, in my heart, and I'm sure the viewers and the scholars' heart, no one can touch them in terms of their love for the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that was the case and we cannot outdo them, they, according to my knowledge, didn't have the big julus or the big gatherings. They may have, obviously, let me correct myself. They undoubtedly had love for the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But their way of showing it was one thing, and if they would have done it in such a variety of ways, surely that would have been passed down to us. And as I understand, at that time it wasn't as it is now, the way we celebrate it. And I know we've had a discussion in terms of what format, be it a long march, be it giving out cakes or fireworks, I know you touched on. If it wasn't as though they practice it in their time, i.e. the Khulafa al-Rashideen, haven't we missed a trick? Meaning, haven't we made certain celebrations of the Milad?
You're saying that they were more practicing, they were more practical, they were more practicing. That's what you're trying to say. I mean, from the people who are, that's what you're trying to. Inshallah, we'll come to that point.